Does America feel great again?
No, not at all. I can get laid off tomorrow, then I'm pretty much homeless. Because, you can't save now. Every dollar you have has to go to gas, groceries, bills, rent.
Does America feel great again?
Not in the way everyone wanted, with gas prices, and you can't afford to breathe at this point.
What does it feel like to be living in these conditions right now, in these economic conditions right now?
Hurt, very hurt. I try to do, sorry, I cried. I try to do a lot for my kids, and I can't do much.
It's hard, especially as a father, because you ain't got that extra cash to go and spoil your kids. It's pretty difficult.
The middle class is definitely being affected, yeah. Low class might as well, crawl in a hole because they can't afford anything. Drill, baby, drill just didn't go, I don't think.
You still can't beat inflation, no matter what. Well, it seems we never catch up, no matter what.
You all voted for this shit. Greetings to you, my BPPN family. Welcome to Bold Perspectives Network. I'm Mr. Red. Today, I decided we're going to do something we haven't done in a while. I want to do an FAFO. Yes, an FAFO to show you how silly MAGA really is with this. As you saw in the opening clip, people are hurting. And there was a time that I actually genuinely felt when I heard anybody feel that way, talk about these things. But we warned people before this ever occurred that this was going to be the outcome. Everybody was okay when they thought it would hurt black and brown people and immigrants. That was all cool. But when it came to their front door, when they realized that the person that they elected was here to grift, was here to benefit him and his family, was here to keep himself and his friends out of prison, MAGA has made the miscalculation that they were a part of something bigger than themselves. And they were right. They are a part of something bigger than themselves. The greatest wealth transfer in history. And we're all going to suffer for it. So I figured if we're going to suffer for it, I might as well do an FAFO. We have much to discuss. Let's strap in. Let's get after it. I'm a BPPN family. One of my favorite people right now who is running for office is Dr. Abdul El Sayed. Let's get that right. Dr. Abdul El Sayed, him and Mamdani have some of the best clapbacks that you will hear.
Good to meet you. Abdul, Donald Trump seems to think you're a gift to the Republican Party. What do you say to that?
I'm a gift to the state of Michigan, God willing, and hope to win this election.
And he says, if you pardon the language, you're full of shit. What do you say to that?
At least I don't let mine go in the middle of the Oval Office.
It's not just the Oval Office either. Here it comes. There it is.
Old Dookie Pants strikes again. Let me show you something, okay? This is something I noticed as the video was playing, okay? I want you to watch the exact moment where Dookie Booty let it go. Here we go. We're gonna go through this. Oh, right. See, look, watch his face. Watch, oh, he tilt back and let that one go. Oh my God. Oh, do you see that relief? You see the relief on Donald Trump's face and the disgust on that man's face? You can't make it up. This is who you voted for. You voted for the shitter in chief. Imagine this is the man that we send to represent us. We are a laughing stock because this shit, no pun intended, pun fully intended, they can't take us serious and they can't take that smell. But I have another clip from Dr. Abdul El Sayed. Check this out.
Abdul is just good at this politics stuff, man. Now, if you don't believe me, I want you to watch this.
Now, Mike, remind you, if you don't know how to say the name, keep the name out your damn mouth.
As the dude is running against Mike Rogers is his name. Watch this.
But I got some opinions about his name. See, it's very fitting for him, Rogers, because that's his answer every time a corporation or Donald Trump tells him to do something. Mike, we need you to put a data center in the backyard. Roger. Mike, we need you to hike their prescription drug prices. Roger. Mike, we need you to rubber stamp this war we shouldn't be fighting. Roger. Mike, and this one's Donald Trump. I need you to lick these boots. Roger!
Bro, what?
The clapback by Dr. Abdul El Sayed is brilliant. Yes, all of these Republicans are bootlicking bastards. They just do everything that they're told. Even when they're facing certain defeat, they still would not let go. They still have their wagons hitched to them. And why I believe it's important for us to continue to call this out. And I know I've promised y'all that I was going to make a video on these Republicans because they're the ones running everything. I'm done getting on Democrats. We know that we have to vote out the corporate Democrats. But the Republicans are a rubber stamp to everything that Trump does. So the people who are sitting here feeling all of this hurt and all of this pain, I need you to remember who's in charge. Democrats run nothing right now. So as this thing deteriorates and gets worse and worse, realize that you all put Republicans in charge of every branch of government, even the Supreme Court. This is what we've tried to warn about. Roger that. But let's move away from the bigger politics, shall we? Because you all are here to see genuine FAFO moments. So let's start with MAGA men. MAGA men are getting online. As bad as Trump is doing, they are getting worse and worse.
What would you rather be, a hillbilly or a
I'd rather not be a fat, funky looking how you look. That's the one thing I for sure would rather be.
Let me see
with that spotty ass beard, your beard you look like you got a disease, like you losing your hair. You need to go check your liver, check your levels. You talking about why you calling them check your health.
Wait, why
you look like you're dying. Shut up. I'm putting you on mute to tell you that you look like you're dying. You look unwell. You look unhoused. Do you have a home? Do you need some money? Should I start a GoFundMe? You look horrific. Your eyes, you sad in the eyes. You look like you got some unresolved going on. You look like you're not happy with where you at in life. You need to mend that relationship with your mother. That's what you need to do. You need to work that out. That's what you should probably do before you think about calling me a That's what you should probably do. Poop face. I'm going back to 5-year-old. Poopy head. You mad? You want to look me up? Stupid ass. He left.
What y'all just witnessed was a masterclass.
Let's be real about something. This man was considering his whole life. This dude was giving him a hood beat down, okay? I'm talking about verbally whipping that ass. You could see on his face that he was processing that relationship that he doesn't have with his mom. Or it's very unhealthy. I mean, they're still kissed each other on the lips there. They're still sharing a bed. This man looks like he has a bronco. This is why people like him defend Donald Trump, because they're diddling people. They're diddling kids. They're diddling their family. People are just sleeping together. I mean, that beard looks like somebody that you got to watch out for. You got to watch your young kids around him. I mean, this is on some Drake level stuff. You got to watch this man. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't get caught on some registry coming up here soon. This is who you are, MAGA man. You are pathetic. If you guys were actually happy with your lives, you would have better things to do than trying to call black people the N-word. And this is a pattern that I've noticed. See, happy people don't have time to go ahead and spew this level of hate. People that spew this level of hate are unhappy with themselves. They have little confidence with themselves. I'm talking about PPs like this, okay? Little PP, okay? I told you all to put a pin in the fact that these guys aren't getting no booty. I told you to put a pin in how pathetic and tiny these men really are. We're going to listen to how pathetic some of these MAGA men are.
Did you hear about that trend MAGA men are doing right now? They're not having sex with their wives because it's gay.
As soon as we got together, she's off birth control because I'm not going to have gay sex. And like, gay sex is more than just like another man and a man. Well, like, we just have an orgasm and that's fun or whatever. No, like, dude, sex is about having children.
Don't you need to have an orgasm though to like...
Why are you gay?
Tell us me two things. Either you've never pleasured a woman before, or you don't like having sex with women because you're gay. And that's fine. But the audacity to call on my For You page and say it with your whole chest of a man and a woman having sex is gay. That's nuts. Everything these males say is just a confession. Fellas, is it gay to have sex with your wife?
What other evidence do you need? These are little tiny pee-pee dudes, tiny pee-pee, okay? You all hate people for living their lives. Dudes like this are closeted. I mean, he got a cute wife right there. He should be railing his wife every chance that he gets. I'm talking about he should be blowing that back out. I want to make a prediction for MAGA men that are just like this. As much as your wife might support you, you know, and support the movement, with this mentality, okay, it won't be long before Jody comes along and blows her back out. I'm talking about giving her the long dong. And that's why you try to take it out on us. But that's not our problem. That's your problem, little pee-pee man.
No, it's not China. You can't do that. We're not communists.
Watch your mouth with racist remarks, all right?
Don't tell me what to do.
Hey, watch your mouth with racist remarks.
Who's racist? You. You're racist.
Look, you told me go back to China. It's not China.
Look, your army outfit doesn't mean nothing. You want to do hand-to-hand combat outside? Let me know anytime you want.
Okay, turn the camera off.
Anytime you want.
Turn the camera off. Let's go outside.
Anytime you want. Let's go.
Let's go outside.
Let's go. Yeah, hand-to-hand combat.
Come on.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Come on, let's go.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You ain't gonna do it.
No, come on, let's go outside.
You're all talk.
Come on.
You're all talk, buddy.
Outside, come on.
You're all talk.
Put the camera down.
You're all talk.
Put the camera down.
You're gonna call the cops. They hit you.
No, go ahead.
You're gonna call the cops.
Go ahead and hit me. You said you want to do hand-to-hand
You're gonna call the cops.
I'm right here. Come on.
Call the cops.
Come on.
Call the cops.
Look, Asians do a lot for this country, all right? Don't call her communist
Don't
about
tell me
being
what
in
to
China,
do.
okay?
Don't ever tell me what to do.
Okay?
Don't ever tell me what to do in my country.
Okay?
Don't ever tell me what to do in my country.
Why are you backing up? You scared?
Step back.
You scared? I'm not. It's a free country, right? You don't know how to do anything in your country. Okay, cool. I knew you were scared. It's cool.
Scared of you? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy.
Hey, to the racist dickhead who was taping, do you know how lucky you are? Do you know what this symbol means? 82nd Airborne? You would have fucked your day up. Your week, your month, your year, your life. In what world did you think you had the upper hand in that situation? And I bet that you call yourself a patriot too. And there you are disrespecting a man in uniform.
This has been a truth in this country for quite a while, that the people who are online screaming the worst, the people who are online doing the most, have never served and done shit in their life. When you want to go up against someone who has serious time, serious rank, who's done serious shit, who's not only done one tour, but done multiple tours, you have no leg to stand on. I don't care how long you've served. These are the things y'all do because you all are the real traitors to this country. You all are the real cowards. And I'm glad that people are calling your asses out on it. Now, I don't want you to think it's just men out here, right? Because there's a bunch of women who are MAGA adjacent, and they are terrible people. How old do you think this woman is? I'll take a guess. Look in your mind, okay? Look at her really close. Look at that chin. Look at those jaws. Look at that neck. Look at them liver spots. This is a MAGA woman. How old do you think this woman is?
You think you're hot?
Yeah, I'm not fucking blind.
I don't think you're hot. I think she's hot. Yeah.
Duh.
How old are you?
35. For a month, and then I'm 36, and still hotter than you fucking 20-year-old bitches, which is embarrassing.
Why do you think you're hot?
Why do I think I'm hot? Because I'm not fucking blind, bitch.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. When I first watched this, I was like, bitch, please stop lying. You ain't been 35 in 35 motherfucking years. The sagging jowls, the liver spots all over her chest and boobs, no ma'am. But then I thought about it, I'm like, this bitch really could be 35. I mean, on top of the fact that, and let's be real here, white people, you do not age well. And MAGA hat tells me everything I need to know. Racism and hatred ages you like nothing in this world. Because from here to here, she's giving 70, 75 on a good day. But the legs could actually be the legs of a 35-year-old. I'm so confused.
Listen, if MAGA, if this is what happens, she's right. She's absolutely right. This is exactly what happens when you are just a vile, ugly, racist person. She does have nice legs for her age, but man, that upper is terrible. I mean, that face looks like she's in her 50s. And look, that's nothing bad if she'd have just said, hey, you know, I'm 58, 59. Would that have been believable? Okay? They'd be like, wow, ma'am, you actually have nice legs for a 58, 50, 60-year-old woman. That's exactly what I could have said. You know, despite that stupid ass hat on your head, goddamn that hair that ain't been washed in forever, that coach that's probably smelling out of them jeans, because we know y'all not bathing every damn day. We know y'all not using a washcloth. Then here it is, this woman gonna sit here and say, I'm hot. What are you doing? What is going on? Matter of fact, please do not frequent places where you see women like this hanging out, because that'll tell you everything you need to know about the dudes who are around there too. Now, one of the reasons that we don't trust people who are in the MAGA movement, because you all will move around as if you were never a part of it. You all think that you can leave this country and escape from it. But the rest of the world hates you. Shout out to anybody who is watching this video from another country. Put your country down below. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the BPPN family. Let us know how you all feel about this shit. Because as we're about to see, they're going to other countries and they want to act like they're not a part of everything that's going on here. Shout out to the rest of the world for calling this shit out.
That moment when you go into a Northern Ireland bar and are immediately accused of being a bad person because you're from the United States.
Wait, so they accused you of being a bad person just because you're from the United States?
I walked in with my husband to the Central Bar and I immediately noticed that they had the world news on, rightfully so. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this world.
Quick question. Who is responsible for a lot of the crazy things that are happening in the world right now?
Then the gentleman said, are you American? And I said, yes, we're American. And I'm not lying to you when I say it instantly went from, yes, I'm American to, well, who'd you vote for? And I kind of was just shocked. I'm like, wow, that was very direct. And I said, we're on vacation. We're trying to get away from all of that. We don't really want to talk about it.
Oh, so they didn't actually accuse you of anything. You just didn't want to answer a question. Why? Why didn't you want to answer that question?
I genuinely just wanted to go in, enjoy some pints. And if it was a friendly conversation, I will gladly go back and forth. But to bring up any sensitive topic, anything like that, I would have said the same thing. Like, I don't want to talk about that. It's uncomfortable.
We wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable, not a little uncomfy. But again, you still haven't talked about who it is you voted for because you want to ignore that on your holiday. Could it possibly be you voted for somebody who has not made it just uncomfy, but rather unbearable, unlivable, deadly even to live in this country, stripping millions of people of their affordable health care, abducting parents off the street, leaving children to come home to empty homes? God forbid you be a little uncomfy on your holiday, though.
Not because of directly what's going on. Any sensitive topic, why would you want, especially while drinking, why would you want to talk about something so sensitive?
Why not just say who you voted for? Because no point has anyone ever asked me who I voted for and I not just said confidently Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or Barack Obama. In fact, a lot of y'all like to even say you voted for Barack Obama. Like, oh, come on. Why not just say who you voted for? And before you say you didn't, you posted this the other day talking about how we're canceling people because of who they allegedly voted for. But wait, I saw this. What was that? What is this one?
Oh, so you really don't care about illegal immigrants being detained by ICE and families being separated? No.
Let me just see if I've got this right. You're on holiday, as you put it, trying to escape all the bad things happening, the bad things that are happening because of the person you voted into office. Then when asked about it, asked who did you vote for, you didn't want to talk about it.
These type of people are some of the biggest problems because when you come here, you don't have a problem reposting all the negative stuff. You don't have a problem reposting things that continue to divide the American people, even though it is the government is the swamp. And you all don't have a problem with that. But you do have a problem when you go to another country and now you don't want to talk about politics because you get to enjoy yourselves while the rest of Americans can't even afford a $400 emergency, or they can't even afford to go to the doctor because it's too unaffordable, or they can't even afford to get their kids into health daycare. They can't afford to put gas in their car that takes them back and forth between their livelihood. They can't take the kids out because of people like this. Don't sit here and feel sorry for this white woman. Do not feel sorry for her. That is the privilege that some of them have, that they get to leave and escape from this and not want to talk about it. But when they're here, they are the major cause of it. That's a problem. And that's the kind of shit and the reasons why we don't trust them, you fucks. And then we come to this dude right here. Men like this are exactly the problem. His age demographic completely sold out the future. They completely sold out America for their own wealth, for their stock portfolio, over the betterment and the well-being of the country long into the future. When men like this want to sample the world for themselves, the policies, the decisions of this administration, of these Republicans, of this country come to his doorstep. Now he wants to play his tiny violin. You to feel bad and sorry that FAFO came for his ass.
I feel totally betrayed. I never thought a guy like me would ever be involved in anything like this.
John Gannon is a 75-year-old businessman and lifelong Republican who supported President Trump in 2024.
I wouldn't do that again. Not after this fiasco.
His fiancée, 45-year-old Venezuelan immigrant Yasmin Suarez Reyes, was detained by ICE at George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston in late July.
This is like the Gestapo. I would never have thought the United States would act this way.
Nunca pensé le di la espalda a los míos y pensé que todo no estará.
These type of people never think that the leopards are going to eat their face. They never think that the consequences of their actions are going to come back to harm them. I thought about what I was going to say in my closing remarks, and I will say this. I think there needs to be a path for MAGA to repent. But let me tell you what that repentance is, at least in my book. You want to repent for being MAGA. All of the negativity, all of the energy, all of the reposting, all of the vitriol and anger, the hate, the fear-mongering, all of that shit that you all took and used to bring this shit about, I need you to take that energy, everything you said, not listening to the news, not listening to the truth and the facts, screaming at people, reposting the most ugliest things, being so opinionated, I need you to take that energy up to the 10th power. I need you to exponentially take that type of energy and you need to use it against this administration and against any type of administration with this level of energy, with this level of hate, with this level of disdain. If you were nasty online to people on the left and independent who were screaming that this man wasn't a leader, I need you to equally do it towards the Trump administration. If you were always, I will never vote Democrat because the Democrats are so horrible, I need you to be out there voting for every progressive and DSA candidate that you can. I need you to be going ahead and telling your friends and family to do it. I need you to be online on your social media telling people why it's important. I need you to be reposting all of the stupid shit that Trump says, and I need you to talk about how you were a Trump supporter, how you were a Trump voter, and how you got that shit wrong. And now you wish that you were wrong. I need you to continue to take the L's. I need you to take all of the hate and the vitriol that you gave to others. I need you to take that back and say, you know what? I did vote for it, and you know what? I deserve this. That is called taking accountability. And I'm going to tell you, the type of people who don't take accountability are people who are self-absorbed, narcissistic, just like the man that in the office is. And now it all makes sense. I understand that you're miserable, but there is no way that it has to do with black and brown people. It has everything to do with the people at the top. And until you all learn that, you're a lifelong Republican and you're just now learning how terrible your party is, that's why I'm going to expose them in the next goddamn episode. Stay vigilant, stay engaged, stay revolutionary.